This is Dan Dix here reporting for Press for Truth. And if you have a smart TV, or maybe you're watching this video right now on a smart TV, you're going to want to pay close attention to this video because a new report has just come out detailing how today's smart TVs have gone full next level Orwellian by utilizing artificial intelligence, not only to be able to target you as an individual with targeted ads, but they can also do this in real time. So obviously, if they know this much about you to be able to target you in real time with ads, they can obviously influence you in real time with your very thoughts and ideas and opinions. So this is just absolutely insane. So to start this, guys, I want to take us back about 5 years to this video that I put out in 2019 that got into some documents that revealed spying patents by companies like Apple and Facebook and others. In this video, say what? Apple's FaceTime bug was not a mistake. Documents reveal spying patent. And here's the document. Again, this goes back about 5 years ago. Google and Amazon patent filings reveal digital home assistant privacy problems. A new study reveals that Amazon and Google have filed patent applications for a number of technologies that would dramatically expand surveillance of consumers' private lives. These patent applications show how technology companies use home data to draw disturbing inferences about households and how the companies might use this data for financial gain. The technologies detailed in the patent applications includes them being able to derive sentiments and behaviors from ambient speech, just picking up what you're saying in the room. They could hear words like, "I love skiing," and then the algorithm would then process the statements into keywords that could be used for targeted advertising. Again, this is going back on patents about 5 years ago. These patents describe transmitting the keywords to Amazon servers as text messages, which could allow the company to spy on conversations while technically keeping its promise to only store and analyze audio recordings that a user intends to share. Pretty sneaky thing to do there. They could identify multiple speakers in a conversation, able to pick out, various voice profiles in a room. For voice-activated smart devices, these can help the devices tailor services to a specific person who's speaking. Patents show that both Amazon and Google could use these voice profiles to associate behaviors with the individual members in a household to target them with specific ads. They could get into your showering habits by listening to, your sleeping, your cooking, your entertainment, and your showering schedules. These inferences, Google says, may help third parties benefit consumers by providing them with interesting information and products and services. They say they could recommend products based on furnishings observed by a smart home security camera. Now we're venturing well into the Orwellian. A particularly troubling patent application describes how Google could use video feeds from smart devices to users' behaviors and characteristics like gender, age, fashion, taste, style, mood, known languages, preferred activities, and so forth. So it could use something in the room to look at a book on your bedside table, for instance, or the presence of a guitar in the room, or a basketball, or the face of a famous actor on a t-shirt, for example. They provide a figure here to show what it's like. It says here, "I noticed you have a copy of The Godfather by your bed. The movie based on this novel is showing tonight at 9:30 p.m. on Channel 5. This is the kind of things that they can do with the cameras and the microphones and all the things. This is under patent applicant 14/638937. This stuff is just wild. They talk about inferring child mischief, essentially using these devices as like a baby monitor. And then they get into inserting paid content. And this is what I was getting into 5 years ago, when I said that Big Brother is tracking, tracing, and databasing everything you do for the purposes of manipulation, but also control, because these targeted ads are targeting you in an effort to turn you into a massive revenue-generating machine. So fast forward 5 years now, guys, and we now have this new report from the Center for Digital Democracy titled "How TV Watches Us." commercial surveillance in the streaming era. This is a 48-page report that is urging the FTC and the FCC to investigate connected TV industry data harvesting. Smart TVs are like a digital Trojan horse in people's homes. And guys, you won't believe the type of targeted advertising that they're able to do to you in real time, recognizing who is watching a particular program and able to not only target specific commercials to you, but also to alter the program itself in real time with targeted ads for a particular company based on who's watching it. It's absolutely mind-boggling, guys. This, is kind of making the 1984 telescreens from George Orwell's dystopian novel 1984 seem like they're completely coming to fruition and becoming a reality right now in this Big Brother Orwellian nightmare, guys. So we're going to cover this and much, much more in this video. But really quickly, guys, before we do, I'd ask that you check me out here at subscribestar.com/pressfortruth if you appreciate my efforts to bring you this info. Here you can join for $5 a month or $10 a month. Whatever is within your means, guys, is very greatly appreciated. I cannot do this work without the support that comes from you, the viewers. So if you appreciate my efforts to bring you this info, please check that top link in the description of whatever video platform you're watching this on to where you can join me at subscribestar.com/pressfortruth. Thank you so much to everybody who takes 1 minute today to do that. You can check that top link in the description below. So let's just jump into this. This is just wild. Check out how they're using generative AI with these new smart TVs to target individual ads to you. This report highlights the CTVs or these connected TVs industry's interest in using generative AI to bolster its targeted advertising capabilities. Approaches currently being explored could alter what one viewer sees when streaming a show or movie compared to another. You know, we've already seen that with Google. I don't know if you knew this, but what you Google search and the results that come up are going to be different from what maybe your neighbor Google searches of the exact same phrase or the exact same words. They're going to get different results based on, that individual and the plans that Google has when it comes to advertising to that particular individual. So now we're talking about getting AI involved in this. For example, Amazon Web Services and ad tech company TripleLift are working with proprietary models and machine learning for dynamic product placement in streamed TV shows, guys. Not even commercials, actual TV shows. Listen to this. The report, citing a 2021 AWS case study, says that new scenes featuring product exposure can be inserted in real time without interrupting the viewing experience. This is like sorcery 5 years ago, but now it's a reality. Peacock is working with TripleLift to develop in-scene Peacock ads that the owner of NBC Universal says they're currently testing. When a user plays episodic content, your brand's product or message is dynamically placed in the frame of targeted scenes, creating a non-interruptive ad experience that aligns the programming with your campaign theme or goals. Like I said, this is absolute next level propaganda here. Unbelievable. Generative AI could also enable advertisers to show different elements in ads, depending on who's streaming the ad, the report says. As this 2023 blog post from data collection firm Experian cited, some AI tools can generate several versions of the same CTV ad. Check this out. Swapping out the actor's clothing and voiceover elements like store, location, local deals, promo codes, and more, and can create up to thousands of personalized iterations in just a few seconds. The AI can literally change the hair color of an actor and change the sound of their voice and change the clothes that they're wearing based on who's watching the ad, knowing what you might be into, knowing that maybe a particularly attractive fair-skinned blonde girl, for example, is going to be better at targeting you than the actor that actually played the role. This is, as I said, next level stuff. Similarly, they talk about how they could use this extensive data collection and tracking services to have a political impact. Obviously, it asserts that the political candidates could use this data to run covert, personalized campaigns, leveraging information on things like political orientations and emotional states. With no transparency or oversight, these practices could unleash millions of personalized, manipulative, and highly targeted political ads, spreading disinformation and further exacerbating the political polarization that threatens a healthy democracy in the U.S. This is, like I said, if you're not familiar with Edward Bernays' propaganda, this is it on steroids. Like, there's a section in this book where he says if you want to sell bacon, for example, yeah, you could put out ads saying, sell bacon, buy it because it tastes good, it's good for you, just go buy it. Well, he pointed out, you'd be much wiser to recognize who is it that influences the buying habits of society. And he realized when it comes to eating bacon, obviously it's the physicians and the doctors. So if you convince the doctors and the physicians to tell people that it's wholesome and healthy to eat bacon, bam, now you're selling a whole bunch of bacon, and that served far better than one ad you could have put in a magazine. We'll take those ideas and multiply them by 1,000, because now we have artificial intelligence getting in on this and trying to manipulate you. And again, if they can manipulate you to push products on you, they can obviously manipulate you with their very ideas in regards to societal beliefs, and certainly ideas in terms of politics. I mean, the report points out how they target Black and Hispanic and Asian Americans. They're singled out by marketers as being highly lucrative targets due to their fast adoption of new digital media services and brand loyalty. Black and Hispanic communities are key advertising targets for these fast channels, so that they can harvest all these data from communities of color. It's absolutely mind-boggling, guys, just how Orwellian this has gotten. Like this calls it a digital Trojan horse directly in people's homes. And this is the kind of stuff that would make Edward Bernays blush. This is so dangerous and like I said, Orwellian, that it's mind-boggling, guys. So I just had to bring this one to your attention. It just came out today, October 7th, 2024. Smart TVs are a digital Trojan horse in people's homes. This is Dan Dix reporting for Press for Truth.